Good evening everyone. Welcome to Gradeup's MBA Prep channel. So today we are going to have Menti quiz on number series. Right. So most of you must be doing it for the first time. What you need to do is it's an interactive way. It's a very interactive platform. So what you need to do is just go to this site menti.com. You can see this thing written over here, menti.com, right? So go to this site menti.com and it will ask you for a code, right? And enter this code 28549571. Okay, so once you join it, what will happen in this is I'll be sharing you will be seeing questions here. Okay, and you have to answer. You will get an option to answer the question. You'll get a timer, right? So use that timer. Within that timer you have to answer the question. So the faster you answer, the more points you get. Okay, so what you can do is right, so the faster you answer, the more points that you get. Okay, so and after the questionnaire we'll see the leaderboard as well. Okay, so yes, please do join it. So I can see some people who have already joined it. So what you need to do is go to this site menti.com and use the code, right? So you can once you are into this site, you can see the questions over there. Just click on the site, enter this code, and as soon as you see the questions, I'll show the questions here. You just need to go and click the right answer and within the time. So the faster you answer, so let us say you answer within 5 seconds, so you will get more points as compared to someone who answers it in a much more time, right? So it's all about timing, how fast you answer these questions. Okay, so please do join it. I mean, you will enjoy the experience. It's a you must have not seen this. Most of you might not have seen this thing. Right? This would be something very interesting that you would find, right? So please join this and in good numbers, and then we shall start. Okay, so shall we start? I could see some people who have already joined, right? I could not see your name. It's just that some icons that have come up, right? So I guess more than 10 people have joined it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11 icons. So more people can join this. I mean, just go to this site menti.com and use this code, right? Once there are few more people, we'll start it and you will enjoy it, right? It's like you can compete with others. You can see your speed also, how fast you answer these questions. Okay, so go to this site menti.com and use the code, and we'll start in 2 minutes, right? So let's have some more people joining and then we'll start. And I'll be presenting the questions. The questions would come here with a timer of 30 seconds, right? Because in number series you should try to answer within 30 seconds, right? Some of the questions might be difficult that you might not be answered within 30 seconds, but yes, it will be fun, right? So please do join this session, and then let's have this session. Okay, all right, so I could see around more than 10 people have joined. Let us start, right? So more people will join in. They can just join by going to this link. Okay, all right, so let's start. Are you ready? Are you ready to start? So good evening everyone. Please join this link. Go to this site menti.com and use this code 28549571, and we are about to start it. Okay, so 15 people. Okay, let's start. More people will join in and they will miss the initial fun that you have. Like you will the first starters will have advantage because you can score more in this quiz. Okay, all right, so here's your first question. You have to find the missing number in this series. Okay, and you will get the answers, and your timer has started now. So 30 seconds to answer this question. Okay, so click in the required answer that you feel is the right answer. Okay, time's up. The right answer is 192, right? So it is plus 10 plus 17, right? Plus 3 square plus 1, 4 square plus 1, 5 square plus 1, that is 26, 6 square plus 1, 7 square plus 1, okay? And next would be 7 square plus 1, that is 50. So 3 of you got it right, okay? All right, so let us move to the next question. The missing number is 192, okay? Let's look at the next question. Okay, so here we start the next question. Please answer the question by clicking on the related option. Okay, and the ones who are joining now, go to this site menti.com and enter this code 28549571 to play this game. All right, here's the question. You have to find the missing number in this series. So Gaurav, you need to go to the site menti.com and use the code 28549571. Okay, and then you can see in that website you will be able to see these and then you can answer the question there. You can click on there and answer it. Okay, time's up. Let's see how many of you got the right answer. Okay, so yes, 275 is the right answer. See, you can see from here it is into 2 plus 1, into 2 plus 3, into 2 plus 5, into 2 plus 7, into 2 plus 9, right? So you will get 275. Where is menti.com? In your browser, like whichever, if you are using mobile or you are using your desktop or laptop, go to the browser, right? Type this website name menti.com, right? You can use in mobile browser also, menti.com, and it will ask for a code. So that code is 28549571. Once you enter the code, you will be able to see these questions. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next question. So 2 questions are done. After 5 questions, we shall see the leaderboard. Here's the next question. And if you do not want that interactive mode, you can play it on YouTube as well, right? Just answer it. And the one who answers the fastest first, so it's like fastest finger first. If you answer fast and answer correctly, you get more points. Okay, so the answer is 53.5. It is into 0.5 plus 1, 8 into 0.55 is 4, right? 4 plus 1 is 5, right? Into 1 plus 1, right? And into 1.5 plus 1, into 2 plus 1, into 2.5 plus 1. So into 2.5 will be 52.5, plus 1 will be 53.5, okay? The joining code is 28549571. 28549571. Okay, so use this code. All right. Let's see the next question, right? Question number 4. And tell me at the end, how was the experience, right? We'll try to improve it the next time. Okay, what do you feel that? How was the experience? What improvements do we want, right? Next time will come up. So tomorrow also we'll have a Menti quiz like this. It will be on simplification and approximation. Okay, time's up. Let's see the answers. Okay, so yeah, just 3 of you got it right. So it is minus 2 plus 4 minus 8 plus 16, right? Minus 32 plus 64. Okay, so time is less. All right. So that's one feedback. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll do one thing. I'll increase the time from next time onward, right? So I'll have to increase the time. Yes, so taken, point noted, right? So from next time onward, I'll design it with more time, right? So it seems 30 seconds is less, right? So I should have done 45 seconds. Okay, point noted. Next time we'll have it with a longer timer. Okay. So I'm telling the solution, right? So minus 2 plus 4 minus 8 plus 16, that will be minus 32, and then plus 64. So that is 32 will be the answer. Okay, so this is the fifth question. Here's the fifth question in front of you. Okay, this one is an easy one. Okay, so next time onward we'll increase the timer, right? So this is for the first time I'm doing this, right? So maybe many of you were unaware of this platform, right? So yeah, so next time we'll improve it. So the difference is 11, 13, 17, 19. So these are prime numbers, right? So next difference will be after 19, 23. That is 105. Okay, so the number will be 105. So yes, some of you got it right. So now let us see the leaderboard. Who is leading? Okay, so we have Ujjwal as the leader, right? So Ujjwal is leading, followed by Chitra, and then Chotu, Shubham. Then there are two Shubhams who are fighting for the 4th and 5th spot, and then we have some more people, right? So if you answer fast and you answer in less time, right, the faster you answer and the correct, I mean, of course, first priority is your answer should be correct, and if two people answer it correctly, the one who answers is fast gets more points. Okay, so we have these people who are at the leaderboard. So we will see after every 5 questions we see the leaderboard, and I hope someone else jumps up and comes to a higher position. Okay. All right. So now let us. Okay, what I'll do is I'll just try to like if you can give me few minutes, right? Like I'll just change the timer for the upcoming questions so that you feel that yes, the timer looks correct, right? So I'm increasing the timer by 15 seconds, right? I'll make the timer 45 seconds for the next questions. In the meanwhile, those who are joining for the first time, just go to this site mentimeter.com and use this code 28549571. Okay, so let us start from now. Okay, the ones who are joining now, you can just go to this site, and these were the leaderboard till now. Let's move to the next question. Okay, now I've increased the timer. I hope you will find it fine to answer the question. Okay, so the timer is now 45 seconds. Okay, so you have to find the missing number in this series. So what is the missing number in this series? 1.2, 2.4, 7.2, 28.8, 144. And if you are enjoying this, please do like the session. Okay. And you can share the feedback also. Tell me that how did you like it? How was the interface and everything, right? Then we can have such sessions. And like yes, one thing I got to know about timer, that I should give more time. So I've increased the time to 45 seconds. Okay, so series is very simple, right? You just had to do the correct multiplication. Yes, and this time a lot of you answered it correctly. So it is into 2, into 3, into 4, into 5, into 6, into 7. Yes, the right answer is 6048. All right, here's the next question, right? So if you are joining now, you can go to this site menti.com and use this code 28549571 to play it in interactive way. And the ones who are playing must be enjoying it, right? Okay, so here's the next question. You have to find the missing number in this series. So now the timer has increased and I hope you should be able to answer it comfortably. Right, 45 seconds to answer the question. And the ones who are not playing on Menti, right, who are only on YouTube and do not feel like going to this site, you can answer here as well. Okay, and those who want to play it in an interactive way can go to this site menti.com and use this code. Okay, yes, a good number of you got this one correct. So the difference is increasing by multiples of 37. So first difference is 37, 74, 111, 148. Then the next difference will be 185, right? 185, that will give you 580. So correct. Yes, a good number of you got this one correct. All right, so this is question number 8. After question number 10, I'll be showing you the leaderboard again. So here's the question. You have to find now this is some special type of series, right? Let me see how many of you can figure it out. Digit sum method not in approximation. In simplification you can apply, but not in approximation. Let's see how many of you can figure out this series. This is an interesting series. Time's up. Oh, so most of you got 18 as the answer. See, the next term is the product of the previous terms, right? So 44464 into 4 into 4 into 4 into 6, you will get 384. 3 into 8 into 4 is 96. 9 into 6 is 54. The next term will be 5 into 4, which is 20. So a peculiar series, right? Not the conventional one, but that was the logic behind this series. Okay. All right, so let's move on to the next question, question number 9, which is here. And the faster you answer, the more points you get. Okay, so you have to find the missing number in this series. This one is an easy one, and I expect most of you to answer it correctly. Okay, so the ones who are watching on YouTube, if you want to play it in an interactive way wherein you can click on the answers and get points for it, you can go to this site menti.com and use this code 28549571. Okay, and tomorrow also we shall have a session. We will be doing tomorrow simplification and approximation. Okay, based on this same thing. I mean same Menti quiz format. Okay, the time's up. All right, most of you got this one right. Yes, it is half minus 6. 980, you take half of it, subtract 6. Half of it, subtract 6. So 236 ka half is 118, minus 6 is 112. 112 ka half, 56, minus 6, 50. 50, half of 50, 25. 25 minus 6 is 19. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. 10th question. Try to answer fast, try to answer it correct. Right, the faster you answer, the more points you get, and we will see the leaderboard after 10 questions and see that have the people retained their previous positions. All right, so here's the series in front of you. Okay, and if you are enjoying this session, please do like the session. I'm sure you must be enjoying it. You must have seen this for the first time. Many of you must have seen it for the first time, right? An interactive way to solve questions, isn't it? And you fight on a time basis. Like, see, these are all some speed based questions, right, where you need speed to answer questions, and you can see that where do you stand amongst others. Okay, So bring more people to the session and you will get a better understanding that how good you are at number series questions or whatever topic we'll be having as compared to others. Okay, so time's up. See, it is very simple series. Into 1 into 4 into 9. So next term should be into 16. Right, so if you multiply by 108 by 16, you will get 1728. And then into 25, you will get this as the 43,200. Right, so the answer is 1728. And many of you got this one correct. 14 out of 25 people got it right. Okay, so now it's time to see the leaderboard again, that who is leading and how much point have they scored. So Ujjwal was the leader, and this time we have one of the Shubhams who has scored very high points, and yes, so Shubham has moved to the first spot. And second also we have another Shubham who is at 5,121 points. Then we have Abdur Rahman, Parth, Kuku, Nikita, Chitra, Prateek, Ubaid and Ujjwal. So Ujjwal, who was at rank 1, now has moved to rank 10, and these Shubhams were I think 3 or 4 and they have shifted to the first and second positions, right? So how are you liking? Are you enjoying this? So let me correct the timers for the next few questions as well, right? So give me some time. In the meanwhile, you give your comments. Tell me in comments that are you enjoying this format? Do you want to have this tomorrow as well? Because we have planned this thing tomorrow as well, and if you are enjoying it, we shall have it tomorrow in the evening. We'll have simplification and approximation. Okay, so we have these two Shubhams enjoying, leading the quiz, and the ones who want to participate, you can still participate. It's not about winning or losing. It's about gaining some good experience, like an interactive experience of playing quiz in an interactive way. So you can just go to the site menti.com and it will ask you for the code. Use the code 28549571. Okay, all right, so let's move to the next question. So this is the leaderboard. So we have Shubham and Shubham. The two Shubhams are at first two positions. Then we have Abdur, and then Parth, Kuku, Nikita, Chitra, Prateek, Ubaid and Ujjwal. So let's see, can they maintain this legacy till the end? So we have 10 more questions to go. Here's the next question. Okay, this is question number 11, and you can see the question now and answer as far as you can. So Ujjwal, even if you lost the pace, you can answer fast and gain more points. Now you have to find the wrong number in this series, right? So the previous questions were finding the missing term. Now you have to find the wrong number in this series. Okay. Okay, so Jogi is enjoying it. Yes. Which is the wrong number? Not many answers coming up for this question. Okay, yes, so most of you got it right. See, the difference is 7, it is 10, and then it should be 14, then it should be 19, then 25, then 32. So the difference, the difference between two terms is increasing. It's a double difference series, right? So the difference is increasing by 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on. So if the difference is 7, now it increased by 3, the difference has become 10. The difference should increase by 4, the difference should become 14, that the number should be 49. So 50 is incorrect. Instead of 50, you should get 49. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next question. Right. So here's the question in front of you and try to answer it as fast as you can. So find the wrong number in this series. And the faster you answer it correct, the more points you get. Okay. So tomorrow we'll have a similar sessions on approximation and simplification. And I'll keep in mind that the time should be sufficient. Okay. All right. So most of you got this one right. So the logic is 12 plus 1 into 3, 39 plus 1 into 4, 160 plus 1 into 5, 805 plus 1 into 6. So the answer should be 4846. I mean 4836. The right term will be 4836, not 4840. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. Question number 13, right? Although 13 is considered as an unlucky number, let us see how many of you get lucky in this question. Okay, here's the question in front of you. Try to answer it as fast as you can. This is a difficult one. Let's see how many of you get this one correct. So you have 10 more seconds to answer this. Answer it fast and gain points. The ones who have started now can still enjoy this this session by going to this site menti.com and using this code. Okay, you can just get an experience, right? You will enjoy the experience. It's like a healthy competition. You see it on a real-time basis. You see that how fast you are and how accurate you are. Okay, so the right answer is 12. The series is into 2 plus 3, right? So if you do, if you see minus 2 into 2, minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1, right? Minus 1 into 2, minus 2 plus 3. So 5 into 2, 10, 10 plus 3 should be 13, right? So the wrong term is 12. So instead of 12, it should be 13. So 13 into 2, 26 and plus 3, 29. Or if you can do it by difference also, right? So the difference is plus 1, plus 2, plus 4. Then it should be plus 8. So 5 plus 8, 13. And 13 plus 16 is 29. Okay. All right. Now let's move on to the next question. Find the wrong number. Now it has slightly weird logic. Let us see that if you can figure it out. Not the conventional type. So this is the 14th question. After 15th question, we'll check the leaderboard again and find out that if which Shubham is leading or if someone else has taken the lead. Okay, yes, most of you got this one right. So the logic is you are adding the sum of digits, right? So 13, 14, if you add, you will get 181. 181, like the digit sum is 10. You will get 191. The digit sum is 11. So 202 plus 4 is 206, right? So that is how you do it. So you have to add sum of digits to the previous number to get the next number. Okay. Alright, so let's move on to question number 15. After this question, we'll have the leaderboard again and we'll see that who is leading in this quiz. Okay. Here's the question. Try to answer it fast to gain maximum points. So Arthesh, you can see for yourself, you can evaluate things, right? And I mean, if you go to Gradeup, you get things for free as well, right? You can watch our YouTube videos, you can watch our live classes on our apps, right? You can watch them for free for a few days, and then you decide, right? Don't go by anyone's advice, right? So maybe they find someone else better, right? You might find someone else better, right? So please watch the classes yourself and then decide for yourself. Okay. Okay, so a tough fight. Actually, the logic is like if you count from this side, you'll be able to figure it out better. Like if you take 80, which is 9 square minus 1, 8 square minus 1, 7 square minus 1, right? So basically, the logic is it should be 171. So what you will add? You will add 5 square minus 1, that is 24. You will get 171. Then you will add 6 square minus 1, that is 35. You will get 206. Then 7 square minus 1, that is 48. You get 254. 8 square minus 1, that is 63. You get 317. Then you add 9 square minus 1, that is 80. You get 397. Hence 170 is the wrong term. It should have been 171. Okay. All right. So time to see the leaderboard. Let's see that how many of you did well. Okay, so this time the Shubham who was at the second position scored high, and now he has moved to the first position, and the other Shubham who was at rank 1 now has moved to rank 4. Okay, so we have Parth at second position now, Pratik at third, then some person called JBIMS who was not in the top 10 earlier has moved on to the fifth position. Then BK the hustler, Abdul Rahman, he was at rank 3 after 10 questions, has moved to rank 8. Then JK and Kuku. So I think Kuku, Shubham and Parth and Pratik, I think these are the 5 people who have been in the top 10 since the beginning itself. Okay, so we have 5 more questions to go. After these 5 questions, you will get to know that the last final leaderboard. So the ones who are still who are not in the top 5 can still think of scoring fast, right? So answer fast, answer them correctly, and you will move up the ladder, and maybe you could be the winner of the quiz. Okay, so let me just increase the timings. So next time I'll keep in mind that I increase the timers. Okay, so this was the first time we were having this, and I'm sure you enjoyed this except that timing in the first few questions. Okay. Alright, so let us move to the 16th question. Again, these questions will have 45 seconds, and let's have a look at the leaderboard again. So this is the leaderboard. We have Shubham leading, okay, and then we have Parth as the second person, and Pratik, Shubham, JBIMS as top 5. Alright, so let's move to the next question. Question number 16. 5 more, right? 5 more questions to go. Okay, here's question number 16. Now, how can one remember? I mean, I'm doing it fast, right? Maybe for few questions you might have been able to see. Yeah, so that is some disadvantage. This is an easy question. Alright, and most of you should be able to answer it correctly. You have to find the wrong number in this series. Okay, the time is up. This was a simple one, and yes, most of you got this one right. So into 2 plus 1, into 3 plus 1, into 4 plus 1, into 5 plus 1. So it should have been 1166 instead of 1164. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next question. Let's see the next question. Question number 17. Okay, why is it 18? Okay. Okay, here's question number 17. Here's the question in front of you all. Find the wrong number in this series. Okay, so yes, most of you got this one right. So in this case, what you will do is you will find the third level of difference, right? So first difference you will get 10, 26, right? Then you got the difference as 46, then 72, then 104. Then find the difference again, right? The second level of difference, right? So when you find the second level of difference, they should come with a difference of 6, right? So that will give you 7 as the wrong term, right? So instead of 7, it should be 5. Okay, so take the double level of difference. First you find the difference between these numbers, and then you find the second level of difference, the difference between the differences. So they will be in AP with difference of 6. Okay, so you will get the wrong term as 7. Instead of 7, it should be 5. Actually, the series is 1 plus 2 square, right? 1 plus 2 square, 2 plus 3, 1 cube plus 2 square, 2 cube plus 3 square, 3 cube plus 4 square, 4 cube plus 5 square, and so on. Okay, so that is the series. The first term should be 5 instead of 7. Alright, so let's move on to the next question. Question number 18. Here's the question in front of your screen. So answer it and answer it fast. Okay, so there are a lot of people who are watching, right? You can join tomorrow. So tomorrow also we'll have a session which will be on approximation and simplification. It will start sharp at 10 p.m. So please do join tomorrow and watch it at 10 p.m. Okay. Find the wrong number in this. Okay, so let's see. Yes, many of you got this one correct, right? So the logic is 169, 225, 13 square, 15 square, 17 square, 19 square, 21 square, and so on, right? So if you look at 1878 plus 441, the number should be 2319. Instead of 2309, the number will be 2319. So the logic is 13 square, 15 square, 17 square, 19 square, 21 square, 23 square. So the difference is increasing that way. Okay. All right. So let's move on to the next question. Question number 19. Last but one question. Let's see that only 2 questions to go. And let's see who gains the leaderboard spot at the end of this. So this is the series and you have to find the wrong term in this series. Okay, if the ones who are watching on YouTube, like if you are enjoying this session, please do like the session. Number series is an important topic, right? You can score 5, you get 5 to 6 questions on number series. It will hardly take you 3 to 4 minutes to attempt these questions. So these questions you must attempt in the examination, and in this class we have taken different varieties of problems. What are the different logics they can give? So I have covered almost all those logics. Okay. Okay, the time's up. Alright, so a good number of you got this one right. So the logic is divided by half, half plus 5, divide by 2 and add 5. So if you divide by 2, you will get 133 plus 5 is 138. 138 divided by 2 is 69 plus 5 is 74. 74 divided by 2, 37. 37 plus 5, 42. 42 by 2 is 21 plus 5, 26. 13 plus 5, 18. 9 plus 5, 14. Okay, so the wrong term is 72. Instead of 72, the answer should be 74. All right, so let's move to the last question for the day, right? So if you have played since beginning, you must be in the leaderboard by now. Last question, and we'll see that who leads after this question. Okay. All right. Here's the question. You have to find the wrong number in this series. This is a simple one. Let's see what is the answer to this question. We have 5 more seconds to go. Answer it, at least give it a try. You can mark it randomly. Okay, so time's up. Yes, the correct answer is 788. See, the logic is the difference is 7, which is 2 cube minus 1. The next difference is 26, 3 cube minus 1. The next difference is 63, 4 cube minus 1. The next difference is 124, 5 cube minus 1, 6 cube minus 1, 7 cube minus 1, right? So the last term should be plus 342, that is 789, right? So the last number should have been 789 instead of 788. Okay, all right, so now it's time to see the leaderboard, who won this quiz for the day. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Hustler scored a decent, Pratik also scored decently. Okay, so Pratik became the winner, right? Pratik at rank 2, 12,327 points, followed by Parth. So Shubham, who was leading, so these Shubhams at one stage they were ranked 1 and 2, these they ended in rank 4 and 5, right? So Parth rank 2. Okay, so Parth was rank 2 before as well, and then we have third person JBIMS. Then after the Shubham, the Hustler, JK, and what is this, PK, Kuku, Chitra. Okay, so these are the top 10 players of the day, right? So congratulations Pratik and others as well who made it to the leaderboard. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this quiz, isn't it? Did you like the quiz? Right, did you like the quiz? How did you find the quiz? How was the interface? Did you find the interface good? Okay, so we have someone's telling yes. Okay, so all of you saying yes. All right. Okay, so do we want it tomorrow as well? So tomorrow also we'll have it, this quiz for simplification and approximation. Okay, so tomorrow also we'll have another quiz on simplification and approximation, right? So please do join sharp at 10. So maybe today some of you missed this opportunity, right? So the ones who are watching, right, please do join tomorrow at 10 p.m. sharp, right? So that you can join early and play all the questions. Otherwise you might miss some of the questions, right? So Ujjwal typed his name, so he got Ujjwal. Okay, all right, so I hope you enjoyed this quiz. So don't forget to like the session. We'll meet tomorrow at the same time, 10 p.m. We'll have a questionnaire on simplification and approximation. Okay, all right, so thank you for attending this quiz. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you tomorrow with another quiz. So till then, goodbye and take care of yourself. Good night.